A wealth of thousands of crores, Rolls-Royce cars, an international business empire, direct connection to cinema, politics, reality shows. But today, Confident Group chairman Dr. C.J. Roy committed suicide. Why? Is it the pressure of the IT raid? Is it the fear of the system? 1 hour of interrogation, one room, one bullet. A life ended. So, who is this CJ Roy? Do you know how many thousand crores the owner of? What really happened during the IT raid? In today's special report, we'll tell you many things you may not know about Roy, who committed suicide today after losing hope by naming his company Confident Group as Hope. Bengaluru city is in shock today. A stalwart businessman who had a luxurious life, a wealth of thousands of crores, a business empire spanning the country and abroad, politics, cinema, and reality shows has ended his life today by shooting himself. The suicide of Confident Group founder and chairman, real estate magnate Dr. C.J. Roy has shocked the entire industry. This is not just the death of an individual, it is a story of a terrible conflict between the system, pressure, and the human mind. So, what really happened? Do you know who is Roy? The incident took place at the Elgin apartment on Langford Road in Anepalya in the city. In the morning, Income Tax Department official had raided the premises of Confident Group and C.J. Roy, who arrived at the office in the afternoon, who was questioned by IT officials for more than an hour. After giving some documents to official, he said, "I will bring more documents," and went to a room inside. It is said that he shot himself with a pistol at the same moment. He was rushed to Narayana Hospital in Anekal in a serious condition, but he breathed his last on the way. Ashoknagar police station visited the spot and inspected it, and the investigation into the case is ongoing. The question of the exact reason for this suicide is now haunting the entire state. Repeated income tax department raids, investigation into income tax fraud allegation, uncertainty about the future of business, all these have left CJ. There are doubts that Roy was subjected to severe mental stress. Was the IT raid that happened today the immediate cause of this tragedy? Or was it the internal pressure that pushed him to this decision? All these questions needed to be answered. Dr. C.J. Roy is not just the name of a businessman, it is a brand. Born in Bangalore, this Kerala-based businessman completed his education in France and Switzerland and worked at Fortune 500 company Hewlett-Packard. Later, he returned to India and founded the Confident Group in 2005. Despite the immense risks in the real estate sector at that time, he opened a new path to success with his unconventional dedication and decision and strong self-confidence. Today, Confident Group is a multinational organization spread across India and the Middle East. 43 million square feet of development, more than 165 projects, more than 15,000 satisfied customers. These numbers are the proof of his success. Not only real estate, he also invested successfully in the fields of hotels, resorts, education, golf courses, retail, international trade, and entertainment. He's also credited with buying 300 acres of land in Sarjapur, Bangalore, with a view to the future and developing the area into an IT hub. While depth was common in the real estate sector, C.J. Roy was a rare entrepreneur who developed projects with zero depth. He had developed many big projects without depth, including the Gulf County project worth rupees 3,000 crore. Innovative banking ideas like 0% interest for customers, low down payment model made him a legend in the industry. He was also in the news for his luxurious life. 12 Rolls-Royce cars, a Phantom 8 car worth rupees 10 crore. Expensive houses, everything was a part of his life. Sponsoring rupees 50 lakhs for Big Boss winners, producing Malayalam and Kannada films, supporting reality shows, all the field he ventured into were successful. From the outside, it looked like a perfect life, but behind this opulence was a human face. Scholarships for poor students, rebuilding more than 100 houses during the Kerala floods, open heart surgery expenses, assistance for cancer and dialysis treatment, supporting the education of orphan children during COVID. All these works mark C.J. Roy not only as a businessman but also as a social activist. He was appointed as the honorary ambassador of the Slovak Republic and strengthened India-Slovak trade relations. This incident is a stark example of how a man can crumble inside despite all this success, wealth, and honors. The legal, administrative, and social pressures on big businessmen are many times more severe than they appear on the outside. Every raid, every interrogation is not just a review of documents, it is also an attack on the mind of the person. Dr. C.J. Roy's death should not end as a suicide. It should be a warning to the industry, the administration, and the society. The truth should come out, justice should be done, and the system should change so that such tragedies do not happen again. This incident has once again reminded us of the harsh truth that even if thousands of crores are made, everything comes to naught if a person's mind is broken. This incident puts another serious question before us. It is true that the law and investigation agencies in the country are there to catch the guilty. But if that process crosses human limits, then the debate on whether it is justice or fear becomes inevitable. Whether a person is guilty or innocent, if an atmosphere of psychological pressure is created in the name of investigation, its impact will not only be on that person, but also on the family, employees, and thousands of dependents. Dr. C.J. Roy's suicide has brought to light the helplessness of an individual in the face of the power of the system in the most brutal way. Today, C.J. Roy is gone, but the empire he built, the thousands of employees who dreamed with him, the customers who built their homes, the poor who received assistance. One question remains in everyone's mind. Could this have been avoided? Could this tragedy have been avoided if there had been a word at the right time, a human touch, a sensitive step? Finding an answer to this question is not just the responsibility of the investigation, it is the responsibility of our society. Dr. C.J. Roy's death is not an end. It is a silent warning that system needs to change. No one thought that the end of a billionaire worth thousands of crores would be like this. Today, Dr. C.J. Roy is no longer with us, but the questions he left behind are still alive. This is not just a story of suicide. This is the story of how one person stood alone against the pressure of the system. This tragedy has harshly reminded us that even if there's a wealth of thousands of crores, if there is no peace of mind, even that success is meaningless. The truth must come out, justice must be served, and the system must interrogate so that such endings do not happen again. That was me, Varsha Venugopal, in KATV India. Thanks for watching.